Wild Hearts is the name of the game that we're going to be checking out in just a couple of minutes here. I actually wanted to look up the press release, which I should have done before I hit the go live button, but for some strange reason, I decided to do it immediately after hitting the go live button. Hey, it is what it is, but that's another piece of information that I can put up here, which we will be bringing up in today's stream. So first and foremost, how's everybody doing? I am not late, Mr. Tummy Giggles. It is not my fault that you have your clock set a little bit ahead just because you are always late to everything. In order to prevent you being late to everything, I'm exactly on time. How's everybody doing today? I can see that a lot of you guys are excited to see what this game is all about. And I'm pretty excited myself just to see what it is all about. Although, keep your enthusiasm in check, because at the end of the day, this is being developed by Electronic Arts. Now, for those of you that might be a little bit confused, maybe you clicked on my video and you're like, new Monster Hunter game reveal, what the hell is going on? It is because of this. This is a video that is going to premiere in about 28 minutes. This is the video that we're going to be watching. This is the video that I'm going to be over-analyzing. Hopefully, there will be some juicy details I'll be able to squeeze out of that. But basically, a while ago, I reported on this. You guys might remember this. I talked about how Electronic Arts is teaming up with Koei Tecmo to come up with a hunting game. But for those of you who missed that, don't worry. There's a reason why I started this live stream 30 minutes ahead of the actual release of this video, because we're going to be talking about all of these things, right? So first and foremost, this was the first bit of information that we got about this game. This is on an official EA website. This is their press release website, and they made a press release saying, EA Originals label to publish new AAA game from Omega Force, the Japanese studio at Koei Tecmo, responsible for Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors series. So this is very weird because they're calling this a hunting game. They're calling this a great hunting game. But then the examples that they give is Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. And some of you guys are going to be like, well, why is this confusing, Rurikhan? Please explain. And let me explain to you why that is. That is because if we actually look up this tiny little known game called Tokiden, which a lot of people don't actually know about, there's a lot of content for Tokiden in my channel, both Tokiden 1 and Tokiden 2, because I covered these games pretty much when they came out. I covered them back when I was still playing the game on the Vita, because initially Tokiden was designed for the Vita. And you guys are wondering, well, why is that? Due to the fact that at the time, Capcom was not developing hunting games on the Vita, and that left a huge gaping hole in the market. Like, one of the reasons the PlayStation Portable is as successful as it is because of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, there's this great game, there's that great game. It's like, listen, bro, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite was a huge boost in sales, particularly in Japan and even in the West, for the PlayStation Portable. At least that is my opinion. So when Capcom didn't make a Monster Hunter for the Vita, they left that market wide open, which Omega Force and Koei Tecmo capitalized on by releasing Tokiden, which, by the way, I thought it was interesting because I went to the Wikipedia page for Omega Force, and Tokiden wasn't listed, which is weird because if we actually go here to Tokiden, it says Omega Force were the developers. So these would be the games that make the most sense. I'm not sure if it's because of maybe the games didn't do as well as they would like, so maybe they don't want to associate it with that, so they're bringing in these other bigger numbers, which I don't know how well Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors did, and to be honest, I don't care. But I think the most relevant games to actually talk about are Tokiden 1 and Tokiden 2, which was also developed by Omega Force, as you can clearly see right here. So these are the two most relevant games. These are, for all intents and purposes, hunting games. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a snippet of gameplay. This has my ugly mug on it because these were streams that I was doing at the time. I'm not going to put any audio, but like, notice the little detail of the claw there. You can almost argue that, in a way, the Iceborne Clutch Claw could have potentially been inspired by this claw mechanic that you guys see right here in Tokiden 2. Angry Scott's dad, thank you very much for being grossly into this for 18 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Hopefully this is a decent alternative, give me more options and competition for Monster Hunter. I think that competition is always a good thing, so I'm hoping that this does become a good game. But there's more to talk about that in just a couple of minutes. I'll be bringing some more stuff up. But as you can see, this is the gameplay of what you can see. Now, bear in mind, this is like a game from 2017, and this is a game that is fundamentally designed for the Vita. So I'm playing an actual weapon that is new to the Tokiden series, which is the sword and shield, because the original Tokiden did not feature a sword and shield. There's also a bunch of dialogue coming up. But like, let me tell you guys a little bit about this. You see how there's uses in these numbers? This is fundamentally how the item system worked. I mean, it's not an actual item system. It's more like a spell system. But you'd have some spells that you'd be able to use in Tokiden, and these would be the equivalent to your consumables in Monster Hunter, which is why I've always said Tokiden is very much the more arcade version of Monster Hunter. There isn't as much management of consumables of any kind. It's more about you cast spells and then you would just like go at monsters, and you'd have different types of spirits called mitamas, which would equip you with different spells. So you actually had offensive spell cast that you could do, because I played with that. I was playing with like a rifle, and I was actually using a gun. I was playing with a rifle, and then I would use all of these crazy spells that you would have in Tokiden, and that was like a viable playstyle. So this was, this was really cool. And you guys can see what the gameplay is like right here. I mean, I'm basically slashing away at this monster. It's, the monsters in these games are based around Oni, which if you've played Nioh, you will be somewhat familiar with that. But as you can see, this is pretty decent, again, for a Vita game. And notice the clutch claw action right there with me clutching onto the monster. See, right now, I just triggered, like, you saw that? What I did right there? Let me show that again. You guys will be able to see me. I'm going to step back here. And you see this? This is me activating the spell cast. Now, notice when I did that, it actually shows here Leech and Might. These are abilities that are associated with this particular Mitama that I have equipped. So Mitamas are like spirits and stuff like that. But basically, when I trigger this, Might is going to give me additional damage, I believe. And Leech is going to make it so that I do health steal on the monster. So I'm basically triggering buffs, and I'm going for it, right? As you can see, I activated both buffs there, and you can see like the duration of the buffs in the bar as well. This is actually a pretty cool game. The thing that kind of burned me out about it is that there was almost like a visual novel aspect. Oh my god, I did like a finisher. Holy crap! I didn't even remember you could do that. That's pretty legit. This is almost like a charge blade type weapon. Like, look at that, you can charge it up. But yeah, this thing is pretty legit. I ended up never playing too much of this game because of the fact that there was a lot of JRPG dialogue, and that kind of like started wearing thin on me. That was one of the reasons why I eventually stopped playing it. At the time, I was not as tolerant for JRPG dialogue as I am nowadays. These days, I should like replay this. What do you guys think? Should I replay Tokiden 2 at some point? I think that could be an interesting stream to do. Maybe. We'll see about that. Maybe I'll do a poll. Maybe I'll do a poll in the channel or something. Sorry, is it Tokiden 1 we see above? No, this is Tokiden 2. Maybe even Tokiden 1 as well. Looks like a lot of you guys are excited for that. That's good. That's good. But anyway, this gives you an idea of some of the experience that this studio has, because you get most people, they think of Omega Force and they think of the same thing that these guys pointed out here, which again, I feel like this is a huge mistake when you're talking about the next great hunting game and you're talking about Muso games like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. Not to, not the crap on these particular games, because obviously these are interesting games if you enjoy the Muso playstyle, but they're not hunting games. These are games more about like, hey, send me like 1,000 warriors and I'll murder all of them. That's kind of like the point of these video games, right? Yeah, there's Kiwami as well. And by the way, Tokiden, both Tokiden 1 and 2 are available on PC, on Vita, on PlayStation, I think even on Xbox by now. So you have like Tokiden Kiwami, which is like an improved version of 1, and then you have Tokiden 2. Maybe I'll play both of those even. That might be interesting. Maybe I'll do a stream on that. I think that'll be cool. Mrs. Tummy Giggles, you shut the hell up. I never said that. These are lies and slander, my good sir. Anyway, continuing onwards here. Redwood City, California, Business Wire, Electronic Arts, EA Originals label has announced a new partnership with Koei Tecmo and Studio Omega Force, the team behind the popular Warriors series, including Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, to develop and release the next great hunting game. The original IP delivers a truly AAA experience based on fantasy feudal Japan, with more details about this exciting new title coming later this month. Devil Joe Hunt X, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. They say here, it's an honor to be partnering with EA Originals and to have support of a team with such an incredible track record of releasing groundbreaking new games, said Yosuke Hayashi, Executive Vice President of Koei Tecmo Games. The EA team fully embraces our creative independence and have become invaluable partners in offering both development and publishing support. Adding the global resources of EA with our own will help us introduce a new kind of hunting game to a global audience of players and expand our reach in the global markets. I'm really looking forward to the day that gamers from around the world can play this game. Part of Koei Tecmo Games, developer Omega Force is responsible for iconic games across a range of genres, from hack and slash games to hunting action games and more. Why do you not quote the hunting action games? Because they're called Tokiden. In addition to its popular Warriors series, the studio is known for its work on series like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, by the way, is another good example. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have seen Attack on Titan, but even though Attack on Titan is in its essence a muso, it almost works like a hunting game, and it's a really fun game. Like, I've played a ton of it in the channel as well, I think. Like, watch this. Attack on Titan. Rurikhan? I'm pretty sure there should be videos of this. Yeah, hell, I even did one on Attack on Titan 2, apparently. But like, yeah, like, look at this. You can just like, oh, this is already like an elimination. Just to give you an idea, like, look at I'm reloading my blades right here. Like, look at how the movement works. The movement is actually really legit. It is a ton of fun. Like, this thing works great. The system that they did here, like, this thing works really good. Now, I'm actually doing, like, base building and whatnot, but this is a ton of fun to play this game. I'm not sure how many of you guys tried playing this game, but this is a blast. So right now, I'm trying to basically survive the grapple there, but what are these guys called? Slayers? I don't know. I forget what they're called, but they came in and saved my ass. But see, look at this. I'm boosting in for a nice little slash. Got canceled because you have to go for the neck, just like in the show. This one was actually a pretty sloppy elimination. But it's like, trust me, this game is a blast. Like, I played a ton of this game, and you can find videos of this on my channel. So this gives me some confidence in what this team is doing. Okay, so Tokiden, Attack on Titan, these are two games that this team can kind of like draw on for inspiration to really showcase their skills. So anyway, besides that, continuing onwards, building on the incredible success of EA Originals, which includes the recent releases of It Takes Two and Knockout City, we're thrilled to be partnering with the amazing, talented Omega Force team, said Jeff Gammon, General Manager of EA Partners. They've elevated the hunting genre to the next level, merging the proven talent for combat gameplay with unexpected and innovative mechanics. We can't wait to introduce their groundbreaking new adventure to the world later this month. Later this month being basically today. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking like, all right, so EA, you're talking FIFA, you're talking Madden, you're talking all of these crazy sports games, you're talking about Anthem, you're talking about all of these failures that EA has been perpetrating for the last couple of years, and you're 100% correct. I think we should all be extremely wary about the monetization of this game. Okay? I think we all need to be extremely wary, and you better believe that the second these guys step out of line when it comes to monetization, I'm going to be number one on the dot, coming in, slamming them as hard as it takes. I will do it. I don't give a damn. I got nothing to lose. Okay? Listen, when it comes to these types of things, I've made my opinion extremely well known in the secondary channel. If you guys watch Rurikhan Unleashed, you will know exactly how I feel about nonsense monetization, and I do not hold back. Even for Monster Hunter, I recently talked about monetization, and today I recorded episode 70 of the Third Fleet podcast, of which over half of that episode is me and Gaijin talking about the recent monetization on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak of the layered weapons, all of that stuff. So you can believe that if they start pulling like if they start playing fast and loose with the microtransactions, I'm going to be the first person to report on it. So you all better be ready for that. But there is something here that gives me a little bit of hope. And maybe you guys can say, oh, you're on hope, you're Rurikhan, you crazy. But it is the fact that they're saying this is being published under the EA Originals label. Why is this important? You're talking about It Takes Two, which I believe even won like Game of the Year or something like that, didn't it? I don't remember if it did or not, but It Takes Two, I've only heard good things about it. It's got a very pro-consumer business model where basically you pay for one game and you can play online through the entire game with a friend because it gives them like a friend license to play with you. And not only with It Takes Two, but they did the same thing with the other game that they did, which I think is called A Way Out from Hazelight Studios. And there are other games in the EA Originals label that are actually some really good games. Now, there are other games in there as well that, you know, are the usual EA stuff. But by and large, the EA Originals label, as far as I am aware of the games that they've published, these are actually good games. So it's all about how much is EA involved in the marketing / monetization of this Wild Hearts game. That is the thing that we need to take into consideration. As you can see, people in chat are talking about how some of these games were amazing. So we'll see what that is like once it actually releases. And like I said, you will want to stay tuned in the channel, which, by the way, there's 882 of you guys watching, actually 895 now, watching this live stream. Can we please get some likes in this stream because it helps out the channel more than you can possibly ever imagine. And if you want to stay tuned to learn more about this game, you can also subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all that jazz. I'm sorry that I have to do the YouTube song and dance, but if I don't do it, then Aunt Susan's going to walk in here. She's going to slap me in the face, and nobody wants that, okay? I want to be on Aunt Susan's good side. So, yeah, let's just keep that in mind. Now, that is the press release. Now, recently, we've also gotten the, the actual reveal of the name, which I wasn't even aware that this was the name of the game. Like, I knew that a game was coming out. I knew that it was going to be announced at some point later this month. But this Twitter account started popping up in my feed, and I started looking into it. And it looks like we have a little bit of art here. Now, they don't talk too much about what the game is. They say the hunt begins on September 28th. Subscribe and set a reminder on how now to watch the reveal trailer, blah, 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 blah. Reveal trailer is what we have right here. It is going to premiere in about 11 minutes. So we're almost there to watch this. They again just say here, join the hunt in 1 hour. And besides that, they've just been publicizing like the different monsters that they have. I have like the zoomed in screen grabs of the stuff that they've been showing over there on Twitter. So it looks like we have this wolf monster. As you can see, there's definitely a little bit of Oni style coming in here, even though it's not as dark as the stuff that we've seen in Tokiden, right? But it's like, you have this like monster style coming in, which does look like the Japanese. It's supposed to take place in fantasy feudal Japan. So we'll see how this pans out. So we have the wolf right now, and I'm going to be doing a poll in the channel here in just a couple of minutes. This is the art for whatever wolf monster they got going. Then we have this bird-looking creature coming in. The bird-looking creature I really, really like, because if you guys don't know, I'm a sucker for phoenixes. Phoenix is my favorite mythological creature. So this bird creature looks friggin' amazing as far as I'm concerned, because you also see extremely colorful feathers. I like that a lot. We have a monkey boy. We have a big monkey boy, big rage monkey, ready to just completely beat the ever-living crap out of you. And then we have a bullfango that happens to have 4 eyes, or maybe 6 eyes. Bullfango, bulldrome, whatever, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a poll, and I'm going to ask you which one... Oh, damn it. This is not how you do polls on YouTube. Oops. Sorry about that. Which of the monsters do you like most? Of the ones that we've seen so far. And we're going to do, I'm just going to give them like affectionate names. Like, we're going to do Piggy. Then we're going to do Monkey. Because that makes sense. Now let's add another option. We're going to do Birdie. And we are gonna do Doggo. Well, I should go for Wolfie. Kind of stays more in line with what I've said so far. So let's see what you guys have to say. Let's see where your opinions lie. And I'll bring up the chat here so that we can see the actual evolution of this poll going through. Let's see what you guys are voting for. Let me open this up here. Oh man, Wolfie winning. Wolfie winning big time. Apes together strong, Caesar. Oh man, dude, Wolf is just like, I think a lot of you guys are big fans of Sif from Dark Souls. A lot of you guys are big fans of Sif. I don't see the poll. I mean, check the chat. Maybe it's not available in your, in your phone or something like that. Missed my super chat? I did? I'm sorry. Let me very quickly pull up Stream Elements. Like something with Stream Elements today is like super slow, so I might miss a few. I'm very, very sorry. I apologize, but I'm bringing up Stream Elements and I'll check your super chat in just a minute. Sorry if I missed it. Yeah, looks like this is pretty much set in stone. Wolf number 1, Bird number 2, Monkey number 3, and Piggy is the last? Listen. How you gonna do my boy Piggy? How you gonna do him dirty like this? Chat, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? How you gonna do my boy dirty? Look at how cute he looks. He looks so cute. How you gonna do him dirty like this? What's going on here? Guys, come on. Like, what the hell? Sky Hunter, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. It's still EA, but at least the originals program is less scummy. Yeah, see, that's what I'm falling into as well. But I mean, come on, guys. How you really gonna let Piggy down like that? You're really gonna let Piggy down like that? Okay, we're gonna end the poll here. I'm just a little bit sad that you're gonna do my boy dirty like that. I love the pig. The pig is great. I'm voting for the pig, even though I like the bird more. I'm gonna give the pig a sympathy vote for myself, dude. Like, look, poor little piggy, dude. That's just wrong. You guys are evil, man. You're evil. Like, who does that? Who's evil to a poor little pig? I mean, come on. Anyway, that was funny. Thank you guys very much for participating in the poll there. Yeah, the wolf definitely wins. So now you know, Wild Hearts team. Now you know, Megaforce. So far, people love the wolf the most. And it's actually interesting because wolf was the first one that was revealed. Like, this was the first one that was revealed. It's almost like they market tested this and they tested the whole thing and people are like, yeah, the pig sucks, bro. Nobody likes the pig. Nobody likes the piggy. Matthew Charles, the piggy is my number 2. Thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Third Fleet podcast when? Either later today or tomorrow. So you can look forward to that. Which platform is this coming in? I don't think it's been announced yet, but considering that it's from EA, I would expect PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I would not expect the Switch version. I think expecting a Switch version is setting yourselves up for failure. But that's just my opinion. So we'll see. Has there been any in-game stuff or just art? So far, just art. I'm hoping that with the trailer here today, I'm hoping we'll actually get some gameplay footage, but that could be asking too much. I think worst case scenario, we get like a CG trailer with absolutely no gameplay, but I think that would suck. I think it would actually be cool if they reveal this and they're like, by the way, 6 months, boom, comes out. Something like that. That's what I would like. You know, I'd like a release to be reasonably soon. One of the things that I hate is when people reveal things way too soon and then they string you along for like years, okay? I'm talking to you, Bethesda, with, what's it called? Star something. I forget the name. You guys know what I'm talking about. Rurikhan gets early access would be nice. I don't think I'll get early access. I was actually a part of like the Game Changers program, but I didn't subscribe to like their new program, so I don't know if I'd be able to get early access. I'm not overly concerned. I'd just rather us all to get a good game. Starfield, yeah, screw Starfield, dude. It takes like friggin' 10 years. Come on. Get your stuff together already, dude. Wild Hearts, Japan. I know, the title is weird, right? I was talking to Gaijin this morning, And when because Gaijin didn't know anything about this, because Gaijin's like still stuck in Lim's, you know, that's what he's doing. But like I was talking to Gaijin this morning, and he was telling me like, wow, Wild Hearts, huh? Really says fantasy feudal Japan. And I was like, to me it says visual novel, which is a little bit weird, right? It's a little bit weird. Why don't you like a Switch version? I didn't say that I don't like a Switch version. I'm saying that traditionally when it comes to EA games, particularly AAA games, they tend to release on the major consoles and PC. That's it. Part of late access program, which I get the game at a reasonable price. Oh man, you're my main content creator for Monster Hunter stuff, so I hope you get early access. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe if you guys hit the like enough in this live stream and this live stream blows up, right? Then I can show them this live stream and be like, hey, look at this amazing event that I held for your reveal trailer. Look at how much people showed up and how much engagement there was. You probably would like to put me in the early access for this game. Like, I'm not joking. Like, having like a solid live stream is the best argument that I can possibly make to get early access to the game. But yeah, we'll see. Just another crappy spinoff like Dauntless? Hey, it's definitely possible. Who knows? Maybe. Look, I'm not going to bat for this game. What we're here to do right now is we're here to see if the game's going to be any good. I'm here to analyze every little bit of detail that they provide to us with this trailer. That is my objective here. I'm not here to like sing this game's praises. I have no idea what the game is about. I'm just excited because supposedly it's going to be a hunting game, and I'm excited for another hunting game is all I'm saying. I like the hunting genre, so to speak. Props for pulling Gaijin away from Final Fantasy XIV. You guys pulled Gaijin away from Final Fantasy XIV with all the discussion about the paid DLC of the layered weapons. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to come on. He wanted to say his piece about that. Divest from hype and doomer and judge it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do to most games. If this game has a gun lance, Ruri will play it. It doesn't need a gun lance. I just want a good weapon with a shield. Microtransaction hell incoming, maybe. We don't know. Is this a new Monster Hunter like? Yes, Eric Jaso. Does it have farming? Who knows? We don't know anything about the game yet, guys. That's what we're here to do. You ever played God Eater 3? It is a decent hunting game. I've played God Eater 3. God Eater 3 is pretty good. I need a new Tokiden or Lost Planet. Dude, if Capcom did like a Lost Planet in the vein of Lost Planet 2, I would be so happy. Because like what I wanted was never Lost Planet 1 or 3. What I wanted was Lost Planet 2. Another Lost Planet 2. Rurikhan, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma. I'm about to fight the Ur Dragon for the first time. Any tips? I'm playing as a magic archer. Yeah, be prepared to fight him plenty of times before you actually kill him. Depending on how many people are actually playing it now. Never saw Lost Planet. What's the rundown? It's like Monster Hunter but with guns. Lost Planet 2, that is. Yeah, it looks like the monsters are gonna be around Oni. This game would be the first big Monster Hunter contender. Am I wrong? You're wrong. There's plenty of Monster Hunter contenders out there. Maybe I should do another like Monster Hunter likes video. I've done quite a few. Bum 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 bum. Is the second one a monster hunting game? It's not a monster hunting game, but it has some stuff that you can say was inspired by Monster Hunter, in my opinion. Come on, show me that that premiere. Dude, they're really teasing us in here. They are really teasing us here. Come on. Where's that premiere? Come on, YouTube. You can do it. You can do it. Do you need to play Lost Planet 1 before 2? I don't know. I only ever played 2. Okay. Let me go ahead and pause the music. Oh wow, dude, this is straight up gameplay. This is just straight up gameplay. Okay, guys, shall we cheat? We're gonna cheat. Watch this. Watch this. This is how you know that I'm a professional. See, look at this. We're gonna speed ahead of all the other streamers. We're gonna speed ahead of everybody else at 1.5 speed. Actually, let's go even faster. See, I'm speeding ahead of the competition. This is how you get it done right here. This is how you get it done. Okay, this is a special trick, okay? Don't try to emulate it, because then this happens, see? Only I can do it. There you go. We're speeding ahead of the competition. This is big brain time. Bet you guys didn't see that one coming. Bro, I'm super happy that in the waiting screen, this is straight up in-engine footage. That means that we're probably going to see some gameplay today, which is going to allow me to, like, hyper-focus on it, which is going to be great. Here it comes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the like button. Whoa! Look at that monkey!
So, visitors to the land of the East. You do realize Ozma is fraught with danger. The kimono grow ever more desperate. They battle for territory. They clash for prey. But
bro, this looks really good.
In you is the power to stop this. In you there is the seed of invention.
The hammer!
You need only hunt. Trust that in so doing, the seed will soon grow. You will become a force of nature.
Dude, this is definitely their take on Monster Hunter.
And tame a world gone wild.
Whoa! Holy shit! February? Bro! They're just boom, February, done. That's exactly what you need to do. That is literally what you need to do. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Like, this is exactly what I said. You should release it and just like, boom, done. It's coming out 6 months. That's exactly what you need to do with these types of things. Bro, this looks legit. Okay, now let's actually analyze the whole thing, right? Let me just maybe lower the volume here a little bit so that we can actually talk about this. Okay, so this is a little rattling thing. Dude, look at Monkey. Look at Monkey, dude. Look at him. He looks menacing. Looks like he's made of rock. He's got some lava stuff going on there. Look at the katana's got like some technology stuff on the sheath as well. I think I'm going to see some steampunk elements with all of those building things that they do. So in here, he's just using the building thing for a leaping attack. Wait, what is it? Is he fighting the monkey here? I think that's the monkey, right? Yeah, that's the monkey. He's got like a bunch of lava and stuff. And he's coming in to slash at it. Here you have like a little squirrel thing. I definitely get a lot of Tokiden vibes off of the scenery, because Tokiden also has this type of like feudal Japan looking scenery. It's just obviously the visuals here are much improved.
So, visitors to the land of the East.
Visitors to the land of the beast. I believe it's actually called Ozma. Dude, this map is very impressive. It reminds you of that famous Japanese painting that paints like the tsunami, except everything is like frozen. This is going to be like one of the tundra maps, I would imagine. I wonder who this character is. Here's another thing. Like, oh, Cog Assault. Holy crap. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Dude, look at that pig. Look at that massive unit of a pig. And by the way, the umbrella is a weapon, which is kind of weird.
Ozma is fraught with.
Oh no, this comes around Forspoken in Harry Potter. Good. That means there's nothing else good to play. Sounds good. I'm joking. So there's nothing good to play around that time. Sounds perfect. Like, see, this is a weapon. I bet you're going to be able to, like, spin this and fly or do crazy stuff with it. Yeah. Oh, this is a different... It was that little rat monster. This one was not in the pictures.
Ever more desperate.
Wait, this one was also not in the stuff. That's like a big squirrel thingamabob with like a beard of trees and stuff. And okay, bow is another weapon. So we have the parasol, the bow. I actually need to pull up like a notepad, start taking note of these. So we have bow, parasol. We have crazy build contraptions. It's Fortnite. It's Monster Hunter Fortnite. Ludicolo, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Arambe Incarnation, no waifu, 5 out of 10. Yes. Crazy build. What was I calling this? Contraptions. There's obviously there's a katana. Who could have expected that? A friggin' katana. Jeez. Oh man, I never saw that one coming. And obviously the obligatory and mandatory bots, because why not? Always happens. Goodbye. See you later, kid. Now, let's continue here. Look at how this this katana has got like a... It's meant to tell you that, like, oh, this is a very inventive type of weapon because it's got a cog as its guard. And you can see, like, the blades thing that they use to open up the katana so that it becomes like a serrating blade. Wolfie boy, he's got, like, a lot of, like, tree stuff coming out of him.
They battle for territory. They clash for prey.
I wonder if this means that the maps are going to have like interactive elements to them. Like, watch this. Boom. He falls over. Ground breaks. I wonder if you can use that to trap the monsters themselves. Like, you can lure them onto this soft snow and make them fall into the hole.
Prey.
Use that as a trap.
But in you.
This is like some kind of magical device that allows the hunters of this game to build structures.
In you.
Like, look at that thing in his hand.
In you.
What is this about? This is probably some type of grappling hook technology. This almost reminds you of wire bugs in a way.
Is the power to stop this?
This one is really cool. I mean, look at this. You just get like a little helicopter. That is legit, dude.
There is the seed of it.
This hammer is really cool as well. I mean, come on, look at this.
Seed of it.
Bonk!
You need only hunt. Trust that in so.
I'm hoping that there are more weapons. Like, I don't just want the longsword, the bow, and the parasol.
The seed will soon grow.
This is obviously to signify there will be multiplayer. So, considering that there's only 3 people in here, maybe the multiplayer of this game is going to be 3-player only. I'm not against that.
You will become a force.
And they're showcasing the 3 weapons. We have the parasol, the katana, and we have the bow.
Of nature.
You can make bombs with the contraptions. So actually, let me see. Crazy build contraptions. We can say platform. We can say bombs. And we can say, what was the other one? The helicopter thing. Helicopter thingamabob. It is very different from Tokiden. Like, it seems like there's definitely some Tokiden inspiration, but this game very much is its own thing. Boom. Oh my god, you have like binding shot ballistas. I wonder how you'll be able to balance this thing. Binding shot ballistae. Oh right, I forgot the hammer. How could I forget the hammer? Thank you. Hammer? Let me note that down. This is wild, dude.
And tame a world gone wild.
Bro, look at this monster. What the hell, bro? But this is like the biggest thing of the whole presentation, in my opinion. Play it on February 17th, 2023. This is the way you reveal a game, okay? Like, regardless, the game might end up being really bad, okay? Let's keep that in mind. We know nothing about what this game can be. It can be really bad, it can be terrible, it can be monetized out the ass, it can be all of these negative things. What I am saying is this is how you reveal a game. You put out a banger trailer and a fucking release date. All right? You put out a banger trailer and the release date. A release date. A reasonable release date. Because a lot of developers forget that part. They're just like, oh yeah, let's make out a banger trailer. What about the release date? I don't know, we'll talk about it later. Like, that's the way that you do it. Is it using the Frostbite engine? Who knows, dude? We don't know at this point. Let me take a look at their Twitter account, see if there's anything else that they've talked about. Hey, bros, y'all talked about anything else? Become a force of nature, tame a world gone wild. Nothing else. Okay. Is there like an official website, I wonder? Like, let me see. If I look up Wild Hearts. Wild Hearts EA Originals. Okay, we have an official website now. Okay, let me get rid of this. What the hell, bro? Required cookies. Yeah, that works. Yeah, sure, whatever. Jesus, I can't stand this cookie nonsense. Tame a World Gone Wild. Wild Hearts is a twist on the hunting genre where ancient tech gives you a fighting chance against giant beasts. So the website actually has some new things, huh? What else? The hunt begins February 17th, 2023. Prepare for an epic adventure set in a fantasy world inspired by feudal Japan, developed by Omega Force in partnership with EA Originals. will be available on Generation 5 consoles and PC. It's almost like I called it. It's almost like I called it at the start of this live stream. Can I have some likes in this stream for my Farseer prediction skills, where I 100% predicted this is releasing on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. All right? Just like I said it would. Hot damn. A first look at the wild hearts in the kimono of Azuma. So they're called kimono. Stay up to date with wild hearts. What is this? Is this the video? No. Hear me, hunters. History has long forgotten why the kimono are so desperate. The once peaceful beasts are now on a rampage, and although you are a visitor to these lands, Azuma needs your help. Okay, so it's Azuma. I thought it was Ozuma. Azuma needs your help. You must stop them from wreaking havoc and bring back balance to this world. Have you caught their latest sightings? If you have not, familiarize yourself with what you will be up against. The kimono have undergone a unique evolution by fusing with their environments. They wield the power of nature to reshape their surroundings to suit their needs. You will encounter creatures of all sizes, from plant-infused squirrels to the massive beasts who all have their very unique combat patterns. Will you manage to avoid Deathstalker's frozen strikes? So the wolf is called a Deathstalker. The nearly unstoppable charges from King Tusk. Biggie Boy's called King Tusk. That's what I'm talking about right there. Facing a fire-wielding lavaback, what will be your battle plan? And watch out for the path of Earthbreaker. How will we ever defeat this giant? To hunt the kimono, you'll need to use every tool at your disposal, and rumor has it that you carry in your heart the power to use the ancient Karakuri technology. Use it to craft new, highly flexible and creative hunting grounds, and with your weapons become the force of nature that will bring back balance. That is all I can share with you for now, Hunter. They actually call you a hunter. I told you guys this wasn't going to be no Dynasty Warriors. Again, the imagery that we're seeing here reinforces most likely it's going to be 3-player co-op. That is what I would expect. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, it's just this. Nothing else? Media is going to be this. Okay. So there's not a whole lot more information. I'll probably make another video like collating all of this information later. But this is what we know so far. In my opinion, this very, very good looking. Now, again, the biggest downside that this can possibly have is to have a bad business model. If they mess up the business model of this, it will be the worst thing that they can possibly do. Because, like, if they don't mess out the business model, this could be a huge win. This could just be a fantastic game. It's going to be Anthem 2. Jesus Christ. Why is everyone going into 3-player co-op? I don't know. 5 base monsters. Bro, do you expect them to reveal every monster in the game in literally the very first trailer? Like, be reasonable. Where did you see this information, Nargo97, that there's going to be a gameplay trailer on the 5th? Where'd you guys see this? On the top? Oh! Why am I so fucking blind, dude? What is wrong with me? Jesus Christ! Duh! I'm so fucking blind, dude. Oh my god. Where did you see that information? Top of the website? Dumbass? Why are you so dumb, Ruri? Jesus Christ. New glasses, my man. Yeah, I know. I know, right? Anyway, guys, this, so far, very positive reactions from me personally. But again, like I said, I reserve the right to completely change my opinion the moment they reveal the business model. That's just my biggest thing. I reserve the right to completely change my opinion the second they announce the business model. That's the biggest thing about it. But so far, I'm going to be checking it out. Okay? I'll check it out. I'll play it. We'll see if it's any good. And one of the things that I would like to do, I'd like to interview the people working on this game. I think that'd be really cool. But, you know, that's my opinion. Anyway, guys, there's not a whole lot more to say about this at this point. Like I said, I'm going to do a follow-up video like in a few days. And then we'll also see the official gameplay trailer coming later. So yeah, this will be an interesting one to dive into further. So if you guys enjoyed the live stream, hit it up with a like. It really, 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 really helps me out. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody that showed up. I appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay? You guys stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.